today we are going to talk about the movie Tamara. I'm going to post the trailer right after I do a quick synopsis of it. It's a 2005 horror fantasy thriller. On Rotten Tomatoes, it only has 1.5 stars. On IMDb, it has 5.1 out of 10 stars. It is on Tubi right now. If you don't know what Tubi is an app that is free. It has tons of horror movies, but it doesn't only have horror movies. It has other movies as well. It does have ads, but there's so much to watch. So many things that it's sometimes hard to find otherwise. On the general Google search of the movie Tamara, an awkward teenager who loves witchcraft comes back from the dead to seek revenge on classmates who accidentally kill her during a cruel prank. Hi, Max. IMDb says Tamara, an unattractive girl who is picked on by her peers, returns after her death as a sexy seductress to exact revenge. This movie is rated R, but the only scene that's really bad, I would say, is there's a bathroom scene. It's the only scene that I got kind of grossed out on. It's not really gory, but there's this bathroom scene at a party that was kind of a little gory, but other than that, it's not that bad. I think this is a hidden gem. I really like this movie. Anyway, here's the trailer.
Prank.
You guys know how to party, man.
Will change everything.
You didn't see it was her?
Oh my God. I trusted you.
Somebody shut her up.
She's dead, isn't she?
No.
Fear the touch.
Say goodbye. I'm afraid it's too late.
Look for it on DVD.
But if you think that looks interesting, check it out. It is on Tubi right now. Like I said, I really like this movie. I consider it a hidden gem. I would definitely rate it more. I think I went on IMDb and rated it 6 out of 10. Yeah, it's not a mainstream horror movie. It's not something that was like a big blockbuster like Insidious or something like that. But it was in 2005, and it doesn't really the acting's better than some of the other like B-rated movies that I have seen. Yeah, it's not perfect. It's not going to be but I really think it's a hidden gem. And if you like or if that trailer looks interesting at all, give it a chance. It's free on Tubi. What do you have to waste? If you like it, definitely go and try to find the DVD, or I don't know. I'm big on collecting DVDs. There's like a small selection right there. I have so many. It's not even funny. But I remember watching this movie. I think it was shortly after it came out. I think I rented it or something. I remember liking it then, and I'd forgotten about this movie, because it's not something you hear. I'm part of several horror groups on Facebook. I follow a lot of stuff on Twitter. Always talking about different horror movies, whatnot. You never hear about Tamara come up. And I don't know why that is, because I really like this movie. And I said, it's not a big mainstream movie, but for being like a B-rate movie, it's really not that bad. I mean, it has decent suspense. It's not really super gory. There is blood in a few spots, but like I said, I think the bathroom scene at the party is probably the worst. At least it is for me, just because I don't want to give it away, but just for the situation that it is, I don't like what happens in that. And I'm kind of shocked. They did leave it open kind of for a second one. And I'm kind of shocked, maybe because it didn't do well at the time. It said that it was released at a New York film fest. So maybe it just didn't do well. I don't know why that is. But I said it only has 1.5 stars on Rotten Tomatoes and 5.1 stars on IMDb. Now, the 1.1 star on Rotten Tomato, I'm assuming that's critics. I didn't actually go onto Rotten Tomato and see, there's like a critic one and then one that actual people watch it and do stars. I didn't actually go on there and see the difference, so I'm assuming, especially since it being a B-rated horror movie, that it's just the 1.5 is just the critics, because critics never give horror movies a very good rating. But anyway, I am about ready to go watch CGI sharks, or bad CGI sharks. I'm super excited about this movie, and it is going to be my next movie that I will be reviewing. So excited. And I really like the goofy, B-rated, the sillier the better. Give me that. I love it, especially if it's sharks. I am so obsessed with sharks. But anyway, this is about Tamara, not bad CGI sharks. Definitely check out Tamara. I think it's a hidden gem. Check it out. What do you have to lose except for if you don't like it, shut it off after so long. I don't know, I think it's a really good movie. I really like it. Like I said, I give it a 6 out of 10 rating on IMDb. It does pretty good, especially for 2005. Yeah, it probably could have been a little better, but it also talks about a lot of peer situations in high school, like the partying, the bullying. It also talks about kind of date rape in some areas. It doesn't really go too deep into it, but it does touch on date rape, like somebody drugging somebody, players taking enhancement drugs for sports and whatnot. It does kind of talk about that, but they're not like the main plot. They're kind of like little, I want to say, subplots of the movie. The bullying is probably the more prominent of the plot. And being bullied myself in high school, you could kind of relate a little bit to it. It's like somebody actually experienced some of the bullying when they wrote this. But anyway, definitely check it out. Like I said, I say it's 6 out of 10. Go check it out. It's a good movie, I think. Definitely check it out. See you in the next movie. Bye-bye.